What's up, guys? It's Greg. It has been a minute, but I am back. And so the theme of this channel, as we know, is I want to talk about things that are of interest to me. So I've mentioned this in the past, but I am doing the Awaken 180 weight loss program. I have been doing it for I've been on it for about 30 weeks at this point. And now, actually, before I say any more, I will tell you, I am not a representative of Awaken 180. I do not speak for them. I am just talking about my experience. Definitely go check out the program for yourself if you're interested. I'm going to be talking about those products. I'm going to be trying them all. I'm going to be eating them and talking about them. That's what we're doing, and we'll get in, we'll check it all out, and we'll rate them, we'll try them. So without further ado, let's get in and let's make the golden pancake. Okay, so here we have everything that you need in order to make your pancakes, but also a couple things that you don't really need. So you need something to cook it on. I use a little skillet. I always have myself a spatula in order to turn things. My plate, I have some water, and I have my pancake, a little butter for afterwards. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to mix it up. Each pancake, and I am gonna make two, just because that's what I eat for my breakfast. I have two of the packets. And I'm going to make a double pancake. I'm going to show you that once I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these open, and through the magic of television, they're now open. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put them in here. Now, what I'm about to do is something that you don't have to do, but it is something that I usually do. I find that it's easy to get in my healthy oils if I just put them in when I'm baking something, like when I'm making my pancakes, or if I do an omelet, I just put it right in the batter, and that is going to be how I get that little bit extra. I don't really like the taste of olive oil by itself, so mixing it in is how I get it in. So it occurred to me that POV is great for filming and giving you guys an eye at what I'm actually doing, but what it is not good for is allowing me to measure things out. So I have 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in here. I'm going to just mix it up, get it ready to go. And as you can see, it is relatively easy in order to make these. What the hardest part for making these pancakes for me is just measuring out the correct amount of water. You're supposed to have 1.7 ounces of water. I find it's a lot easier when you're trying to do two at a time, because 3.4 just for whatever reason in my brain it's easier to hit that mark. But all you do is just stir it up, and you're good to go. So I do have my skillet going. I usually put it on a 3. I like to have it nice and low. It's hot and it'll cook, but it doesn't give you that same risk of burning. So I'll go ahead and hit it with some cooking spray, and then I'll pour in my golden pancake batter. So obviously I've had this heating up for too long, as we're seeing the cooking spray is not treating us very nicely from an aesthetic point of view, but it's going to be fine. Added bonus for putting in the healthy oil is I get a nice crispy crust on my pancakes. So I'm just going to let this cook. And again, this is 2 packets. So what we're going to see here is it's going to be more voluminous than we would be seeing with just one. And again, that's just how I have my breakfast. I have 2 of these. But I'm going to show you something it was a bit of a game changer for me when I figured this out to start doing this. But instead of doing 2 individual pancakes, instead of just doing one big pancake, I'm going to make a pancake omelet. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it gets you a thicker bite each time, so it feels more substantial, and it feels like, hey, I'm really eating something good here. I'm really eating something indulgent. So that is the way for me. Again, nice and easy to make these. It's not something that you need to stress out over. I use a skillet, like I said, that's what's easier for me, but you are free to cook it how you feel fit. So I'm just going to give this another couple minutes in order to to cook. You can see the bubbling going on. You can see it's getting there, but it's not quite there. I usually do not go for the golden pancake myself. I usually go for the chocolate chip or the blueberry. Just, you know, just having that little something extra in there is a nice treat for me. I'm sure that this is going to end up being exactly the same in terms of the preparation and what to expect from it as with those other things, but you know, here we are starting in with this. So let's see how we're doing. Yeah, there we go. That's nice, and you can see how it's nice and brown there on the bottom. And there we go. There is the pancake omelet. Give that a few seconds to cook up. Now, based on how this is made, I think it's very safe, and I generally tend to go on a little bit on the undercooked side. I don't like it to be super scorched or anything like that. And that's, you can see here we have that really nice browning going on. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for another couple seconds. And then I will flip it. Yeah, hear that sizzle? And wow, that to me, that is really, really nice looking. Give that a couple seconds, and then turn off the heat. Bring out our lovely, lovely pancake omelet. Bring it over to my plate. And now, again, this is something that you don't need to do. I'm adding a little bit of butter. Give myself a little more of the traditional pancake experience. Go ahead. And again, this is something that you can't have too much of, so just have a little bit. Get a little bit of that healthy oil in. I'm going to go ahead and use my finger because I'm the one eating it. Okay, and there we go. It's all ready. We'll go ahead and sit down and eat it. Okay, so here we have it. This is our pancake that we just made. You can see I did it. I'm calling it omelet style just because for me, that's what it looks like when I have it. You can see the butter has already started to melt, so I better dig in pretty soon so it doesn't get cold. All right, so we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try out the Hope you can hear that. That is the sound of some delicious pancake crispiness right there. Again, I think that that's helped out by having the you see that nice cross section, and that's a pretty substantial bite, and that's really what I was going for by having it having it be the omelet style. But there we go. We're gonna try this out. That's good. I did cook it a little bit longer than I think I probably should have, but the result of that's the only way that I am like noticing that this is any different than like a store-bought pancake, you know, the mix that you would get at the grocery store. So this, to me, this is really, really quite nice. It's not very sweet. It does have a hint of sweetness to it. This is just, you know, again, this is just the golden pancake. It doesn't have the blueberries or the chocolate chips in it. It cuts easily, like you can see. I'm just using my fork right now, mostly out of necessity because I don't have a good way of displaying it and eating it at the same time. But yeah, that's real good. So definitely check out the Golden Pancake sometime if that's the kind of thing that you're into. There's all kinds of options, of course, and we're going to be trying them all, as I was saying earlier. Oh yeah, just got a little bite of the butter in there. I think they're gonna hit the spot. You know, it's winter now, and you need a nice warm breakfast. Yeah, this will get you going. Mm, okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I like pancakes, so I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. And I think that we're going to be trending higher with the blueberries, with the chocolate chips. But for just for the original pancake, it's very solid. It gives you what you need. It will fill your belly in a pleasant way. It's got a nice mouth feel. It also gives you something to bite your teeth in, sink your teeth in, and for me, that's what I need. That's what I want from these products, is something that I feel like I'm eating something substantial, but I also know in the back of my head that while I'm eating this, I'm getting myself closer to my goals. I'm getting the right kind of nutrients in order to get my body working on that fat burning mode, and it's going to carry me through and help me just have those pounds melt off. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this out. And if you like these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing, and just keep an eye out. I'm going to be putting these out. I think every couple of days or so, just to make sure that I get through all of the products that are available. I've got to eat, so might as well make sure I'm eating the things that are best. So thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.